One of these is $24 and one of these is $6. You can probably tell which is which. The e.l.f. version is definitely the cheaper option, whereas the Urban Decay Moondust shadow is more expensive. I am a huge fan of the shade Solstice by Urban Decay. This is one of my go-to favorite shadows. So you can imagine my excitement when I heard that another favorite brand of mine, e.l.f. Cosmetics, was going to be coming out with a dupe version of that shade, which happens to be $6. I went into this completely open-minded. I knew for sure that the e.l.f. shadow wasn't necessarily going to compare to the Urban Decay one, but I will say at first swatch, I'm a little disappointed in the e.l.f. one, even more than maybe I was anticipating. Here are swatches of both on my hand so that we can compare them accurately. On the left, you will see the Urban Decay Solstice shadow, which is much more full of base pigment and a much sheenier sort of quality to it. Whereas on the right, you can see the e.l.f. version, which is called Straight Fire. It's part of their Fine as Fleck shadows. It has much less base pigment and it's definitely not nearly as sparkly or sheeny, while there is a decent amount of glitter in it. I wasn't expecting a ton from the e.l.f. one, but I was expecting a bit more base pigment and a bit more shine. It's clearly not as much of a stunner as Solstice really is. I would definitely not call it a dupe given its lack of wow factor. So while I'm certainly not going to tell you what to do with your money and what's worth it to you, I will tell you that I wouldn't call these dupes.